Nigeria versus Blasphemy, the case against Yahaya Sharif-Aminu. In February 2020, a 30-year-old musician in Kano State recorded a song on his phone. He shared it in a WhatsApp group. In that song, Yahaya Sharif-Aminu insulted the Prophet Muhammad and praised a Senegalese Sufi leader. By the time it spread through Kano, the singer was in prison, his family home was in ashes, and a Sharia court had sentenced him to death. This is the case against Yahaya Sharif-Aminu, and this is Nigeria versus Blasphemy. To understand Yahaya's case, you have to understand the law that made it possible. When Nigeria returned to democracy in 1999, 12 northern states added Sharia codes to their legal systems. Kano was one of them. These codes go beyond secular law. They allow punishments like amputations for theft and death for blasphemy. Section 382B of Kano's code makes blasphemy against the Prophet Muhammad a capital crime. It's under this section that Yahaya was charged in 2020. In Nigeria, a blasphemy accusation can take two parts: the courtroom or the mob. In May 2022, a student named Deborah Samuel was accused of insulting the Prophet Muhammad in a WhatsApp group. Her classmates dragged her from her lecture hall. They beat her, stoned her, and set her body on fire, all in daylight, with cameras rolling. No one has been convicted. Deborah's story shows the mob version of blasphemy. Yahaya's story shows the court version. Different parts, same danger. Here's how it unfolded. February 23, 2020, Yahaya shares the recording. March 20, 2020, he is arraigned before the Upper Sharia Court in Kano. He has no lawyer. At every hearing, he admits the recording is his. He says it was a mistake. He pleads for mercy. July 27, 2020, the prosecution plays the audio. Yahaya confirms it's his voice. August 10, 2020, Judge Aliyu Muhammad Kani delivers judgment. He says mistake is not a defense and sentences Yahaya Sharif-Aminu to death by hanging. The ruling was swift, but the fight over his life was only just beginning. January 2021, Kano High Court cancels the sentence but orders a retrial. August 2022, the Court of Appeal rules that Kano's blasphemy laws are constitutional. The retrial stands. November 2022, Yahaya's lawyers appeal to the Supreme Court, and the case stalls. For almost 3 years, nothing moves. September 2025, the Supreme Court allows Yahaya's team to file a late appeal. They argue they were given just 1 day's notice before the previous ruling, delivered over Zoom. Kano's lawyer makes the state's stance clear. If the Supreme Court upholds the decision, we will execute him publicly. Today, Yahaya is still in prison. His appeal is still pending, and his life hangs in the balance. Yahaya is not alone. Over the years, students, preachers, even teenagers have been accused of blasphemy in northern Nigeria. Some have been jailed. Others have been beaten by mobs. And some, like Deborah, never made it to court. The pattern is the same. An accusation is enough to end your life. Deborah's life ended in minutes. Yahaya's life has stretched into years of waiting. Whatever the court decides, one truth remains. In Nigeria, to be accused of blasphemy is to stand at the edge of death, by mob or by law.